police officer who was just ending her shift, still in her uniform, walk into the apartment of Botham Jean, a man who himself worked a day, came home, he's an accountant. He's an accountant at home, eating a bowl of vanilla ice cream, watching television by himself. That's all that he is doing. So why and how on earth did Amber Guyger, a trained police officer, end up in his apartment, pulling her weapon, shooting and killing him? Did I mention he was armed only with a bowl of vanilla ice cream? He's an accountant. How did that happen? Why did that happen? What is going on in her mind? And then it's all, okay, it's the wrong apartment murder trial that we're covering. All right, so how do you get in the wrong apartment? How do you make that mistake? How do you park on the wrong floor, walk down 2 or 3 hallways, and then go to the door of the apartment that is directly above yours and enter it and not notice the smells or the sights, or for one moment realize that you're in the wrong apartment? How does that happen? What are you thinking about or not thinking about? Are you that tired? Well, today we got some potential answers to that question from the perspective of the prosecution, but of course the defense disagrees. But here's what the prosecution is alleging: that she had been sexting all day with her partner. When I say partner, I mean like partner on the police force. Sexting with him all day, and they had set up a rendezvous for that night. And then while she's driving from work to home, she's on the phone with him. So she's got something else on her mind that caused her to make all these unreasonable mistakes in the eyes of the prosecution. The defense is saying something completely different. But at the end of the day, who thought that this case was going to be about sex? It's my biggest moment of the day.
I want you to understand, she wasn't laying asphalt. That's a hard job too. Being a police officer is a hard job. But I don't want to give the impression that she was running around chasing criminals all day long. Most of the day she spent at the Dallas Police Headquarters, which is an office building. Like any office building that we're all familiar with. Climate controlled, food, TVs, break rooms, computers, allowed to play on your phones, text, call. Her job, and the job of any officer who is sitting on a prisoner, they need to sit outside the interview room and make sure those prisoners don't act a fool. So it can be dangerous. I take nothing away from that. And I give them their credit. On this day, however, apparently nothing went wrong. It looks like the interviews were conducted safely. Everybody got to go home. But here's the select portion, because I think it's very important for you folks to know that after a 13-and-a-half-hour shift, Amber Guyger did not have plans just to go home and crash or take it easy. There were plans that particular evening. Plans that were hatched about 5:55 between her and Martin Rivera. He writes to